damn it, forgot the ePop cam. Oh, this is going off to a fine start, isn't it? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Coffee Company, where we are on top of things as always. Wow. Organised, professional streamer. Let's go. So, welcome to the Coffee Company. Good afternoon all. Good afternoon to people in the chat. Good evening or to whoever's listening in, if you happen to be listening in later in date. Yeah, it should be a great time. Before we do that, let's share the stream. So that is why I didn't have the ePop camera open. Let's share the stream. Yeah. Let's get it done. Bang. Totally a professional streamer, guys. It's okay if we're a bit janky. Mr. The Truth Sets You Free, welcome. Thank you for joining as always, sir. You're too kind for joining. Thank you for coming. How are we this morning, Truthy? I can make the world's finest hot chocolate. I can do it. I'm not the greatest at hot chocolate, by any means. But for you, I will try. Yes, there we go. Triple is definitely overkill at this time in the day, but we can definitely make you a double espresso, Mr. Coover. But we can certainly do a hot chocolate here, Mr. Truth. It's not my specialty by any means, but what the customer needs is what the customer needs. But anyone is welcome, as long as it's decent. For hot chocolate, usually, we are a bit naughty here for hot chocolate. And we use this, my favourite hot chocolate, which is little hot chocolate cubes on a stick, and then not only do you get hot chocolate, you get a snack to eat your hot chocolate with. That's one of my favourite things, at least. How are we all doing today? Good? I've got no whipped cream, unfortunately, Truth. I'll buy some for you. In your honour, I will buy you said whipped cream. Shouldn't be too difficult. I'm very much a Belgian hot chocolate guy. Very thick, very creamy. make sure Nightbot is working. Let's see if it's all working. Biscotte du jour. Now, whilst I was out on lunch, Mr. Cooper, I discovered something. They're not exactly biscuits. They are not biscuits. Drum roll. Jaffa cake, Joe nuts. Half donut, half Jaffa cake. It's going to be wonderful. Thank you, Truthy sir. This is what the stream's for. We're here to relax. We're not here to get into any arguments with anyone, as the rules say. We're here to have fun. We're here to relax. We're here to be human beings. Whether that means just chilling with you guys, having a coffee, or just talking about the weather. That's what we're here to do. There's no need to have any arguments. We're all human beings at the end of the day. Stress is not good. Stress is not good. I went there. Certainly. There will be a new biscuit every day. All your donations go towards buying me biscuits and the people in here biscuits, because biscuits are delicious. But of course, this is not a biscuit. It's a donut that's a Jaffa cake. Absolutely true. You're always welcome here. Internet is toxic. Internet is toxic. But there, all donations to the channel will all go towards my biscuit collection, because I love biscuits, and I think everyone here loves a biscuit. But no need to donate. Absolutely no need. As I say in the rules, your support, your company is all that I ask for. Should we have a coffee then? Is that a yes or a yes? Right. What are we going to go for today, lads and ladies? Binary and non-binary. What are we going to have as our coffee? I think we're gonna go for what Truthy said. Sort of. We're gonna have a coffee, but we're gonna use this, which is semi-dark chocolate from Turin, Italy, and we're gonna make a mocha. Big up, Ellie. Thank you for joining, my lady. Thank you for joining. So, mocha. Oh, show you a good biscuit. These ones. Chocolate Leibniz. Absolutely delicious. Nothing better than a Leibniz. So, for a mocha, we're going to use some semi-dark chocolate from Turin. I'm going to let that melt in the warm cup for a couple of seconds. So we really want that to melt. Today, the new coffee on tap today, well, it's not a new coffee, of course. The coffee on tap today is our icebreaker, as we call it. It is a natural processed Ethiopian coffee from the Halo region. It's made up of heirloom. It's called heirloom because that's one of the first ever coffees ever discovered. And we are running it as usual through my E65S from Malconic. 18 grams in, 32 grams out is what my recipe is for this coffee. Very basic, very chunky, very sweet. It should go well with the chocolate. Melting that chocolate. This chocolate's quite hard, so you've really got to stir that in. To add a bit of contrast, we've got some Cadbury chocolate, just some normal Cadbury drinking chocolate, which we're going to put on the cream, just to allow that cream to reset because we've broken the cream. Now I'm going to re-break that. Great contrast with the dark chocolate. And because this coffee is in honour of the legendary The Truth Sets You Free, it'd only be right to inscribe his name upon the coffee. So that is The Truth Set You Free coffee. Can we see that again? Why not? Oh no, it's mirrored. No! No! It's mirrored! Just don't think it is. Well, apparently it is. But there we go, Truthy. In honour of you, you've been inscribed on a coffee, sir. Thank you for joining. Yeah, the music's great. The music is great. It's really, it sets the tone for the entire show. And we're actually going to try this. The Jaffa Cake Donut. Jonuts. Right. Without further ado, ooh, that's bad for the environment. They're individually wrapped instead of just. Thank you, Mr. Coover. It's really appreciated. That's terrible. How can you have that much plastic? Try the coffee first, but that smells delightful. If you can see that, it really is. It's like, it's a big Jaffa cake. It's a bit softer than Jaffa cake. Let's get myself some blue rolls prepared for the eventual me getting covered with milk. Cheers. Oh yeah. The dark chocolate with the sweet coffee, with the Cadbury to really blend it. Wow, yeah. That works. That really works. Good stuff. Good stuff. Right, let's try this. See how it tastes like. A bit spongy. It's got, if you can see that, it's got. That's really tasty. That's really sweet. Lovely smell. Yes, we are. Everyone in the chat, what are your 5 favourite cakes? Let's do this, Kuba. Let's do this. Let's see what the Jaffa Cake donut is like in the coffee. Thank you for sharing the stream, Anthony. Thank you. It means so much for you to come by and find someone that wants to spend time here. So thank you for coming as always. We're going to have less hiccups today, hopefully. Thank you for sharing the stream. White cake with white frosting, okay. Yeah, that's a good one. That's superb, Kuva. That's superb. I'm going to give this as a rating 9 out of 10 juicy oranges. That's really amazing. Wow. Well done, Jaffa Cakes. Well done, McVitie's. Oh. Wow. Big up to McVitie's. Hello, Hanifa. Nice to meet you. What is your favourite coffee? Miss Hanifa or Mr. Hanifa? I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm poor with names. Lovely to see. Oh, it is a she. I got it right the first time. Hello, Nifa. What is your favourite coffee? What gets you up in the morning? And because we've talked about cake, what is your favourite cake as well? Everyone put your favourite cakes in the chat. Big up Tree for his hot chocolate suggestion, but we've done a mocha today. But again, thank you for bringing your friends, Anthony. It really means a lot. It really means a lot. And it means we can bring people together. What's everyone up to today? Everyone up to anything? Just chilling out? Football later? So just chill out before it. I'm chilling out. Might do some drawing. Who knows? If only I could draw. Thank you, Truth. It means a lot. We will only ever chill here, Truth. Carrot cake, lovely. Banana cake, lovely. Walnut cake, lovely. That's a brilliant selection, Anthony. That's a brilliant selection. Absolutely brilliant. No problem, Truth. I'm here to chill you out. Everyone that's in that little box there, I'm here to chill you out. Nice to see you, Mr. Spurs 72. Yes, it is lo-fi. You can find the music in the description box. It's links to his channel. All copyright-free music. All music made by them. So it's really, really helpful for a small streamer like me to be able to just get some free music beats off YouTube and be able to use them. It's really helpful. And I love this lo-fi music. It puts me on. It takes me off of edge, which I am most of the time. So I need it. Lemon drizzle. That's a proper cake. love to go to South Africa. I don't know if I'm allowed to go to South Africa with my health history, but I'd love to go one day. My friend just came back from a wedding from South Africa and said it's the most beautiful country ever. It's so beautiful. He was in Cape Town. I'd love to go there one day if it's physically possible. Cuba's got the top 5 cakes. Jaffa cakes, carrot cake, Jamaican ginger, hummingbird, traditional fruit cake. I'm surprised you haven't got the humble chocolate cake in there, Mr. Cuba, but those are 5 top cakes. Not bad at all. Brilliant coffee. Brilliant coffee. White on white cake. White cake with white frosting. 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 Solid cakes, Truvy. Do you get sprinkles on with your white frosting? Or are you not a sprinkles guy? Because definitely some sprinkles on that. Makes that colour pop. You gotta have sprinkles, I think. Especially the American sprinkles that look awesome. Okay, not bad. Okay. I understand that, Mr. Cooper. I'm definitely someone that loves a chocolate cake. 5 types of cake that my top 5 in no particular order. My friend Matteo's cake from the Good Rice. He works for a company called the Good Rice, but I think he can still make my favourite cake, which is chocolate and raspberry. One of those Italian creamy cakes. Absolutely delicious. I love Madeira cake, which is why I love trifle so much. A great Madeira cake is lovely. Jaffa cakes, those are up there now. Those are up there, but I don't think they make it this time. Oh. I love a Colin the Caterpillar cake. Organic cake can be good, as long as it tastes good. Definitely. Chocolate mousse cake, pumpkin cheesecake. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Pumpkin cheesecake. Ooh. Ooh. I think tomorrow's stream will be like our 5 favourite pies. That's definitely an interesting 5 favourite pies. That's the next topic. We'll do it now. What are your 5 favourite pies? Banoffee pie, cherry pie, apple pie. Banana cream pie. I know it's the same thing as banoffee pie, but I love bananas and pie. Rhubarb pie is quite nice as well. Love pie. Oh yeah. Italian cakes are the best. Especially like the monoporziones. The little ones that you have with your coffee in the morning. You just eat them in one bite, the cheesecake. A guy I used to work with called Fabio Centauri. Worked with him for a couple of years. Used to make little mini coconut cheesecakes, and they were delightful. They were like so It was like that. The best thing about Italian cakes is they're not sweet. They're like perfect. They're sweet enough, but it's just more cream. You get a thick cream when you have your coffee, and it's wonderful. Like almost like little tarts, but they're even smaller. The monoporzione. They're banging. I need to go back to Italy, guys. I need to go back to Italy. Now I'm going to have another cake, I think. I'm going to hold off. I'm going to hold off. Rome wasn't built in a day. Don't need to shove all the cake in at once. But man, I would love a cake. I'm going to hide the Jaffa Cake donuts. Everyone in chat so far has been bang on with their cake choices. Bang on. This chat has the most intelligent people. Confirmed. No one's as good as us, guys. The coffee beans are the best fandom on the planet. All four of us. Great extraction on the last coffee as well. Just to have a look at it. Oh, a bit soft, but one piece. Thank you, Truth. Your support is absolutely appreciated. You being one of the most positive people on the planet. If you're a fan of this stream, I'm doing a good job. And that shows how good of a bloke you are. I do have to put South Africa on my bucket list. I do have to do it. If my mate ever goes again, and if he's going to Cape Town, I'll definitely put it on the list. So many places I've got to go. I'd love to go to Ethiopia as well, but unfortunately it's just not possible. Not with my medication. It's a real shame. It's a real shame. I'd love to go to Ethiopia. Just from the historical aspect, not even thinking about coffee. Ethiopia is a beautiful place. The majority of Africa is. It's an absolutely beautiful place. But, absolute truth, your dad must be a great man. If he's raised someone as good as you, he must be a pretty decent bloke himself. Mr. David Harris, sir, thank you for coming and thank you for giving us the platform to really build up the confidence. Thank you, sir, for coming. It's really lovely to see you here. And before we get to it, what is your favourite coffee, Mr. David Harris? And we will possibly make it for you. And as Kuva has been putting it, what are your top 5 cakes? I definitely want to go to Cape Cod. I went to Martha's Vineyard a very long time ago now, and I absolutely loved it. My entire family speaks about Martha's Vineyard to this day. It's a beautiful part of the world. It's absolutely lovely, Martha's Vineyard. As well as it being the place where they filmed Jaws. Martha's Vineyard, what a lovely place that was. Proper. When a lot of people talk about the real America, not that there is a real, there's America, the USA. I could understand it with that one. That's beautiful. It's totally beautiful. Some great shops in Martha's Vineyard. Definitely want to go there. Might get you to teach me golf while we're at it, because I've never played golf in my life. My dad has tried. There's no way I can play golf. Don't have the strength. I wish I could. Good afternoon, Mr. Hutchinson. Thank you for coming as always. It's really lovely to see you here. Danny Kiriakou, do do do. Danny Kiriakou, do do do. How are you today, Danny? Are you good? Yeah, Martha's Vineyard's beautiful. It's totally beautiful. I can see why the Kennedy family loved it so much. It's just a beautiful part of the world. As well as something like the deep north of California is also really stunning. Like the Camino area of the north of California. It's not talked about enough. Not talked about. Real history there. Real history. It's not talked about. Big up to Danny Kiriakou. Do. What a lad. Oh yeah, the music is the way. Hopefully the music level's fine. Hopefully it's loud enough for you guys. I can always turn it up. I've got plenty of volume for you guys. But it seems about right at the moment. Oh yeah, ice cream cake. Ice cream cake. The best thing Lazy ate is in Italy, most recognisably in Sicily, you can get gelato in a brioche for €1, and it's the best. It's just that it's so good. Love it. It's the best thing. One of the best things I've ever eaten. It's in the top 5 things I've ever eaten. For sure. What is it? I mean, it's almost undisputed. Obama and the Clintons live there in the summer. It's definitely, I mean, as soon as I become president, I've got to move to Martha's Vineyard, apparently. I'll happily move there. It's lovely there. It's warm. The people are nice there. I'll move there. Yeah, chocolate's good. I love chocolate. I love chocolate. My dad's good at golf. He's had to play a lot of golf in his life. I mean, so I'd love to try it. I mean, I've done Top Golf, which is, what's it called? It's sacrilege to golf players. But Top Golf is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, Top Golf. Yes, ice cream in a brioche. Gelato in a brioche is the best. Top 5 things I've ever eaten. Yes, I will be throwing some double espresso Kane's way. He needs it. Thank you for joining again, Ollie. It's really nice to see you again. It's really lovely to see you back in the stream. Brioche con gelato. It is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Sorted. And it's €1 as well. €1. Here that'd be like 15 quid. Italy. What a place. I think we're going to start. What we're going to do is we made yesterday, I believe it was, no, it was 2 days ago. We made this, which is a cold drip cold brew. But that's not enough to fill an ant's nest. So let's make some more. The coffee we're going to be using for cold drip, wish you had smell-o-vision, of course, is what I call as the Balabusta. It's a natural anaerobic from Manteguera, which is where Tiago from Talking Bull is from. Big up, Tiago. It's a wonderful coffee. It tastes like red wine. Red wine, lots of berries. Can't beat it. Very simple recipe for cold drip. £30 grams of coffee per ½ litre of water. Ooh. I like a savoury pie couver, but that's a different list. Savoury pies versus sweet pies. It's a different list. So that's really cheating. Savoury pies is a lot easier than sweet pies, I can tell you that. Oh God, I've got really far. Oh, tapioca's pudding. Oh. Everything Grandma does is the best. It's a shame I never had one of those, but Grandma's definitely the best. Yes. Valentine's Day we're planning this weekend, hopefully. Probably this Saturday. We've got to get it going. I'll definitely do it all. It'll be ready by the 1st of February. So it's ready for Valentine's Day. There were 2 bags with your name on, as you asked. And yeah, it's here for you. I've saved you 2 bags of it. Brownie apple pie, solid. It's what made this country great. If it is even a great country, but oh well. Brownie apple, those are great. It's sweet and sour. Great stuff. But everything's available at the moment, Danny. All coffees except for the Valentine's one are ready to be bought right now. Get it while it's fresh. Or before someone buys it. Oh yeah, we got it this time. It should be bang on. I can ship to the US for 72, but it is quite expensive. It's like £30 to send it. It doesn't take too long to get there, but it is expensive, unfortunately. I mean, Royal Mail was £30 and it's the cheapest. I mean, UPS was like 50 quid to send to America. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it for the customer, it's not worth it for me. It's a real shame it's so expensive. But if you really want it, we can get it done. We can certainly get it done. I mean, it's easier to send to the US than it is to send to Europe, which is an absolute shame. I mean, it's borderline criminal that you can't. It's so difficult to ship to Europe now. I just sent coffee to my moderator, Seppi, who won't be here unfortunately because he's always asleep. God love Seppi. Seppi's a great chap. But it took 2 days for my coffee to get to him in Connecticut. But it took me 2 months to send to Italy. 2 months. It's a shame. It's a real shame. So yeah, if you really want it, Spurs 72, I'll happily do it. But it is a bit expensive. I'm sure everything's working. Everything seems to be working. Let's go. Professional streamer. Yes, I just need to fix it, Ellie. I really need to fix my website, but I'm useless with websites. I am terrible. I need to find the time to do it. But if you really want some coffee, just send me a text message. You have my phone number on the WhatsApp group. Just send me what you need, send me your address, and I'll happily send it to you. And we can sort out the payment somehow, whether it's via PayPal or whatnot. Or even if you want to pick it up. Just send me what you need. The website's not totally up to date at this moment in time. I need to do it. I am useless. Oh, brilliant. That makes it super easy. I mean, sending to the UK is easy. It's £4 and it's next day delivery, even first class. It's really helpful. Yep, those are good ones, Ellie. Great biscuit choices. Great biscuit choices. Everyone loves a good biscuit. Let's see how we can tidy up here. I'll send you the address when I get off stream, Miss Ellie. Yeah, it does. It. Okay. Yep. Peach cobbler sounds delicious, actually. Or crumble, as we call it over here. Blueberry pie, my favourite, in the words of Yogi Bear. Might as well go into the... What's everyone's favourite cartoon? Yogi Bear's definitely up there. It's a great chapter. That was a great one. Anything Hanna-Barbera was great. Whoops. Jammy Dodgers are good though. There aren't many people that don't like a Jammy Dodger, but there are some really good, what's it called, but better replicas. But the original one has a special place in all of our hearts. Absolutely, come on you Spurs. Hopefully they turn up tonight. Hopefully the game goes head to toe. Who knows if the game's even going to head at this rate? Who knows? Who knows? Another game is called off, it's the end of football. It's just the end. Might as well have a circuit breaker. Why do I need that? Coffee, Prismo, cupping. French press, pour over. Oh, 2010 to 2019. Oh, Dembele probably. Dembele or Wanyama. There's a few players in that Poch era that got stuck in. Scotty Parker, what a legend. Scotty Parker never shied out of a tackle. Micah Richards could tell you that. Sandro when he was fit. Sandro was a hell of a player when he was fit. It's a shame it just didn't last long. He was brilliant. Really nice guy as well, apparently. Ultra terrifying as well, especially when he's doing his karate chop videos. What year did Palacios leave? Palacios maybe as well? Palacios was very good. We're getting stuck in. Let's have a look for you. I mean, my favourite midfielder used to get stuck in was Scotty Parker. There is a reason he's the only player that Tottenham and West Ham fans both adore. There is a reason for that. It shows how good of a player he was. Proper player. Proper footballer. It's a shame we don't have him now. Need show effort. As much as I like Højbjerg, if you could say either Scotty Parker or Højbjerg, Scotty Parker. What a player. Proper footballer. It's a shame he never got to play in the Champions League. But that's Harry Redknapp's fault. He never played in the Champions League. It's his own fault. He messed up that year. But that's my opinion. Scotty Parker, what a guy. The Liverpool game where we won 1-0 up at Anfield and he came off the pitch being man of the match with just blood all over his shirt. Guy was an animal. Proper player. Who's your favourite player, Spurs player, Truth, in the last few years since you've been following them? I'd like to know. I mean, obviously there's the boss himself, Mr. Harry Kane. Sonny's brought us all to get back to with just his infectious personality. Even someone like the King, Mr. Hugo Lloris, the captain, Le Capitaine. What a player he is. Shamu. Mr. Shamu. How are you today, sir? All good? Oh yeah, the tunes are great. Yep. King of the Jungle. And great judge of music as well, Mr. Shamu. Great judge of music. And apparently he's got a very nice cat as well, named after the legendary Bon Scott himself. What is your favourite coffee, Shamu? You are from the land of New Zealand. One of the best places in the world to get coffee. What is your favourite coffee, sir? Let us know in the chat. It's time to get hyped for the game. I'm being pessimistic, but... He certainly is, Truthie. He certainly is a legend. Anyone that likes AC/DC is a legend in my book. Who doesn't love AC/DC though? If you don't like AC/DC, I think you're a criminal. Bloody hell. Saying that, Apparently there's no such thing as a bad flat white in New Zealand. Places that do a bad flat white in New Zealand go bankrupt quite quickly. That's what my former colleague in New Zealand, or from New Zealand, said to me. And you got to respect that. People want their coffee. If they're spending $4.80, they're spending $4.80 for a flat white. It better be bloody good. That's why I don't believe in overcharging people. Overcharging people is wrong. That's good to know, Truth. You seem like a reggae guy, just chilling out, maxing, relaxing. It's definitely good music. Not totally my thing, reggae. But I'm in the same boat as you. All music is good, except for some terrible music there is. There's some bad music out there. A lot of modern music is just shocking though. I charge $2.50 for my flat white. I only do a regular size though. Tell me where I want to go. I would like to go to Wellington one day. It's definitely a dream. Go to New Zealand. Want to go to Japan. I'd love to go to Japan one day. I'd love to go to Korea. Try what a cafetiere tastes like. You're not easy to trigger, Truth. You're just passionate about what you like. And that's brilliant. We don't like people that are not passionate. We need to have passion in our lives. illegal truth. Well, not illegal, it's decriminalised now. But it's not legal, and it really should be. It really should be legal here. I mean, alcohol is worse than weed. No one has ever died on weed. As much as I love a good beer, they really need to make weed, marijuana legal in this country, in my opinion. The old generation don't want to legalise it. Apparently, it was slightly related with Andy Kaufman. I don't know. He looks exactly like my dad in old pictures of him. But I don't know if we're truly. We must be. In some capacity related to Andy Kaufman because we've got the same name. And I do have quite a lot of family in America that we've never met before, so it's very, very possible. Especially because I have a lot of family in California. Apparently, it's where my family are. Yeah, but Andy Kaufman is a split image of my dad. Like, a young Andy Kaufman. It's really funny. I have heard of it though. I have heard of the show. How's this coffee? What's wrong with it? For some reason it's too fine. That's not good. Another 2 minutes. But I think the score tonight is going to be 2-1, 1-0 to Tottenham. I believe. Leicester are not fit for the game though. They are not fit. Most of their players are 50% fit. There's no Jamie Vardy either to ruin our parade. Yep. I definitely like the Kauffie in America, in New York. Not good Kauffie, but they like it. Trying to teach Jack and Nikki all about good coffee, because they just don't know good coffee in America yet. They're getting there, very slowly. Diner coffee is still a thing, and that makes me sad. The music is in the description, Truth. If you want to know where the music's from. You'd have to find it, Truth. But where are we at? I put the music, what's playing in the background, in the chat, Truth, and it's at 1 hour 29 at the moment. Oh, it's on 1 hour 29 at the moment, so you can find the beat for sure. If you want to find the last song. But yeah, it's really, it is uncanny how much he looks like my dad. It's really uncanny. Probably would have been, to be honest. He's much more of a fan of British comedy though. He likes his Dad's Army, and he likes his Only Fools and Horses. Trying to get him into the Thin Blue Line, which he really likes, but he never really gets a chance to watch it. He's a busy man, my dad. He's a very busy man. We're also big fans of the Andy Kaufman movie, Man on the Moon. And obviously we like the song by the world famous R.E.M. Love R.E.M. R.E.M's a great band. Well, they are great R.E.M. They had some banging tunes. Oh really? Oh really? Aaron was supposed to send your number to Dermot and he hasn't given it to me. So if you go to my website, you can easily send me your stuff. Just go to my website, which is in the description. It's on my page. Yeah, you can easily just drop me an email on there. My email's on there. But that's the thing, Shamu. Not everyone likes the same thing. Not everyone likes the same thing, and it's just a fact of life. Property. Yeah. My dad is a property guy. That's why I'm quite knowledgeable about what's happening at Tottenham in the property sense at the moment, because I know a lot about property, being in that industry. He also has, in his spare time, is a local councillor in the local area, which means we can help out our local community as much as possible without certain political parties, or all of the political parties. Not that I want to talk about politics, because it's horrible. I hate politics and don't want it anywhere in my stream. I don't want anyone in the stream to talk about politics. But he's fixing the local political scene just by making it, because local politics is the least professional thing on the planet, and he's adding that professionality into local politics, and he's done a good job so far. But he's a property guy first and foremost, and he's very good at what he does. Fair play, Shamu. I won't be able to listen to R.E.M. anyway, because they would sue the hell out of me. That's why I've got to listen to non-copyright music. I'd love to play AC/DC, but they would block this stream within 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes. You put up an AC/DC song, they immediately bop you. So unfortunately, I will never be able to listen to the stuff I really love listening to, which is my country music, my AC/DC, some classical music. I'll never be able to listen to it on here, unfortunately. But I love the music we're playing at the moment. I love some of the smaller channels at the moment. They're great. Right, let's try this coffee. Yeah. I enjoy that. I mean, I try my best. It's not really me being a credit to my generation. It's just my parents raised me properly. They taught me about good things. They taught me about quality. They raised me properly, which is a real shame that that's now not a thing anymore, that people are not being raised properly. It's a real shame. They taught me the way, they showed me the way, and I'm all the better for it. Education is the most important thing on the planet. We're taught that from a very early age. So, that's a wonderful coffee. And I'm not just saying that just to big myself up. That's a great coffee. You never dropped your score prediction in LA. You didn't drop it in the chat. What's your prediction for tonight, and who's going to be getting the goals? We need to know. He'll get there eventually, Shamu. He'll get there eventually. Rome was not built in a day. I didn't listen to pop music until 2003, and it really helped me a lot. It helped me a lot. I grew up listening to the greatest musicians on the planet. Queen. I listened to AC/DC. Black Sabbath, Dire Straits, the list goes on, Elton John. I listened to the best stuff. I didn't. 2000. I was born 2000. I was 7 or 8 before when I started listening to pop music. That's how long it was. It is the best way to teach you, because most pop music now, or at least starting in the early 2000s, are total nonsense. Bring back 90s pop music with Oasis. I'll tell you a band though that's aged very well. Coldplay is now very good. They've aged very well. Old Coldplay. Not so much the new stuff. The new stuff has gone a bit... It's a bit weird. The Clash, yep. Motorhead wasn't really my father's style, but my dad has been to see Motorhead with my brother, and apparently it was a brilliant concert. I don't like concerts personally. I get a bit claustrophobic, I get a bit anxiety filled whenever I'm in a crowd with too many people moving around. But it's a shame I never got to see Motorhead. But I am going to a country music concert in 2 months with my friend. It's going to be lovely. First concert I've been to for years. The last concert I went to was Status Quo, probably. Used to love Status Quo. Status Quo is almost the precursor to AC/DC in a way. Very similar in terms of sticking to a formula, doing it well, great rhythm guitaring, brilliant band. But AC/DC takes the cake. AC/DC are better than Status Quo, which is not a disservice to Status Quo. Status Quo are one of the best bands of all time. It's good coffee. It's good coffee. It's my Christmas blend because I need to drink the rest of it. I still haven't finished it. But done it as a cafetiere for once, which is interesting. But it's really smooth. You really get those cinnamon notes and the nutmeg. Interesting. Who am I in the Tottenham Tantrum Gold Army then? I'd take being Angus. Love Angus. It's a shame I hate SGs. I really want an SG. I'd love to have an SG. But it's too light. I need heavy guitars. I like big, heavy guitars. Thank you, Truth. Coming from another legend, that means a lot. Yeah. It's crazy really, isn't it? People can meet each other and hit off. It's the power of having interest in the same things. But those two are brilliant. Also, you've got to give a big up to Phil Lattis as well. He's a great lad. Unsung hero of the... It's Epiphone Casino. Epiphone. Casinos by Epiphone. But Epiphone Casino is really good. One of the greatest guitars of all time. That's why the Beatles loved them. That's why John Lennon loved it. George Harrison liked his. I mean, even Paul McCartney had an Epiphone Casino back in the day. It's before Gibson bought them in 1950. They bought a couple of the late 50s ones before Gibson bought them in 1959. Absolutely, Hollywood Lattis. I'll try an Epiphone Casino. Whenever I'm at a proper guitar shop next, I'm going to try a Casino, see what I think of it. But I'm saving up for my White Falcon. It's my dream. It's my absolute dream to own a White Falcon. Yeah. Phil the Legend. What a guy. I will one day have a White Falcon. One day. Hopefully very soon. I mean, I know it's not your cup of tea, Shamu, but the first time I saw Shook Me All Night Long and Malcolm Young with his big White Falcon just laying it down. Laying it down with a big White Falcon, being a small Scottish bloke with a big White Falcon. Greatest guitar player of all time. You won't tell me otherwise. Greatest guitar player of all time. Yeah, I do actually prefer the Sunburst casinos. I think the Sunburst looks wonderful. But I've got to try one, but I prefer Gretsch's. No, it will never go in a glass case. If I get a Falcon, it will be played every day. And it will be buried with me. That is the dream. I will never put a falcon. A falcon needs to be played. Falcons need to fly. Definitely want to try Rickenbacker though. Rickenbackers are good. Duesenberg's also very good. Definitely an unsung guitar legend. There's a reason why players like Scott Ian, Billy Duffy, the list goes on. All the players that said that Malcolm was their teacher. All those, the best guitar players to ever said Malcolm Young was the guy. Malcolm Young taught me how to play the guitar. Yeah. There's some George Harrison as well, there's another person I love because he played a Gretsch. I love Gretsch guitars. Gretsch guitars are my favourite. Seeing that, 1962, the Ed Sullivan Show, and just George Harrison with his Country Gentleman. It's just magic. The Beatles. Just magic. Another band I grew up on. Dylan, brilliant guitar player. Tom Petty, brilliant guitar player. Roy Orbison, brilliant guitar player. Malcolm Young the GOAT. Have a good sleep, Shamu. I will see you when I next see you in the chat, sir. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for imprinting on the stream. And come on you Spurs as always. Yeah. Needs to bring back old music truth. There is going to be... There are now more guitars being sold than ever before. There's going to be a renaissance of good guitar music. I'm almost getting goosebumps thinking about it. So many great guitar players at the moment. So many on YouTube. So many, whether it's Rhett Shull or Paul Davids. Some great guitar players. Rick Beato's channel was amazing. Yes, they do. Even Killer Whales have to sleep. There's going to be a renaissance of guitar playing. There's going to be a renaissance of good, proper music. Old-fashioned music. It's coming. I love electric music like this stuff. But to hear real people play music, real people, is magic. To see people with their own two hands create something with their heart and their brain is what magic's made of. Yeah, it is. It's brought us all together. I think YouTube is just amazing, full stop. One of the greatest inventions ever invented, YouTube. It was a fit in 2006, 2007, when YouTube was just for funny memes and stupid videos. And now look at it, multi-billion-dollar company. Yep, I'm looking forward to some of Brad's stuff. Brad's going to be great. Brad's a great guy. We'll definitely be linking Brad when his channel is up. What a guy. Really nice chap when I met him the other day. Just a really nice chap. As well as that Mr. K, Rez, the man himself, my Achi, as I call him, Brian Daigle, the other day. Absolutely legends. We got some visitors. Bloody hell. Hello. Welcome to the stream.
No way.
Welcome to the stream.
Are you streaming now?
Yeah.
Oh wow. What's the thing? What's on? Is the
Drinking coffee with my friends on the internet.
You're actually doing it? No way.
It's about time I did it. So everyone on the stream, say hello to Tom and Laura.
Hello.
How have you guys been? Good?
Yeah, that's
I was going to text you today to see if you guys were still alive. I haven't even seen you walk up the road.
Yeah. Yes. Is it like recording?
Yeah, recorded me making
The
colours.
process. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Look at the fabrics I dyed.
Oh.
Is this like beetroot and
They were
like...
just white, plain white, and it's actually all different versions of beetroot, I think.
Yeah, beetroot, purple carrots,
Oh, purple carrots as well, yeah.
onions,
Ooh. Amazing.
So yeah.
and then smells of vinegar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it doesn't that much, but
Yeah.
it's stick.
The full house was smelling bad.
Can I make you guys coffees? Yes. Double shot. Any particular coffee?
Okay.
I've got the Christmas one still. Done. Easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like that one, didn't you?
Yeah, that was my favorite.
Jesus. Like, my dad just messaged me. He's like, he's telling me about some uncle I never met.
Okay.
Just
interesting.
died, and he's like, why don't you come for the funeral?
No.
Like, I'm gonna buy you tickets. Come in, we're just gonna go there.
Your dad is going to something that isn't a French concert. What the hell?
I would go. I mean, if it pays for the travel, I would go.
I'm just gonna ask him, if there's gonna be a French concert, then I'm going, but if not, sorry, I didn't see it.
No,
Reason.
actually, why not? I mean,
It would be nice, but I don't have a passport at the moment.
I can go.
Yeah, you can go, like, you're gonna represent me in
I'm
decent
gonna do
manner.
live stream.
Just be sad enough and wear enough black. I don't think you have enough black in your wardrobe.
I would
to
just
handle
carry
this.
phone and I would just like stream.
Live stream it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyone can do it, even I'm doing it now.
just keep on shouting, another one goes! Another one goes! How have you been this
Yeah.
time?
Yes. All doing well.
I haven't seen you in your apron for ages.
I'm looking professional for the stream. Professional.
Alright. The Lamortzoko towel
Yeah.
by the belt.
Of course, it'd be better if it's one of Laura's aprons, but
Yeah, actually all the colors now align perfectly.
I need to make like 4 flowers by the 2nd of February.
yeah.
And I haven't done even one design.
Doesn't matter. Sooner or later.
Mhm.
That's good.
How many people there is on?
Currently, only one, but it was up to 10 earlier.
How does it work? Do you have a...
I use Streamlabs, which streams to YouTube.
Okay, so it's like free on your channel
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah.
There are those streamings like people traveling on the tube
Yeah.
or on the bus. I love those ones. Like you've got the whole weird like.
I like the videos from Russia where people just walk around like aside the train track in the middle of nowhere, like from one village to another. It's just like full like 1.5 hour of people walking alongside the train track.
Are they asking you like questions or something?
Maybe you should get like a new product, online coffee. So
Yeah.
people can tip you for making a shot.
You can. You can. You can tip.
Yeah.
There is a tip jar on there if someone should wish to tip me. If they want to buy me some more biscuits.
Ooh.
It's a shame I can't get another camera to look at the coffee machine.
Oh yeah, just
So
for
you can
brewing.
see the shot.
Do you actually believe in that marbling fury?
Hmm?
Do you believe in the marbling fury? That until you stop seeing the marbles, you should brew your espresso.
I stick to a recipe.
Yeah,
So that's what I've always done. That's what I've always been taught.
yeah.
I mean, with there is some truth that as soon as the coffee starts to go like that,
Yeah.
you lose all the magnetic minerals in the coffee, so it starts to repel each other. So you don't really
It's
want that.
probably just the moment to stop. Yeah, because there are like some people who do an espresso just by looking at it. They like
Yeah,
check.
no, you can't. You have to
Right.
use a scale, and you have to use.
It just doesn't tell you much.
You can't
it's
guess. So you've got to do it properly.
When I met Tom, I was like, wait, there's a recipe for the coffee? What do you mean? I was like,
Whack in some
There
boiling
is-
water,
different like coffees? Wow.
like different black
Wow.
coffees. They're all black, Jesus.
When I was like 11 and I came to meet my dad to England, I bought this like t-shirt, like a plain one, with a print from Starbucks in Camden Town, and I was like so proud I've got this t-shirt. And then we went to Starbucks and I bought a coffee there. And I didn't know like you can't buy a frappuccino like kind of mango with coffee because it doesn't make sense. I feel like, well, it must sort of make sense if they're selling it there.
I saw a Starbucks order the other day, which was a cup of water with extra whipped cream. So you can get anything you want.
My dad always gets like black coffee, like black Americano double shot with whipped cream at the top.
What's wrong with him?
I don't know.
It's like, I think that's what they call the, what's the name? Jesus.
Like a short
Vien-
cup and then a lot of whipped
Like the
cream.
Vienna style coffee, the one with the
Oh,
black.
Cafe Viennese.
Yeah, that shit. Not my cup of tea.
When we were doing work with Moleskine, and we're still stopped doing work with Moleskine, the CEO of Moleskine Cafe decided to leave and he moved to Rome, and then they got a new guy who was the head of coffee at Illy at one point. And one of the first things he asked Mary, who was doing the coffee at the time, in terms of, well, she's still doing the coffee because Moleskine is still using 7 grams. they asked her, could you put Cafe Viennese on the menu? I was like, why would you put Cafe Viennese in a coffee shop in Italy? It was madness.
There's one Italian classic though that I sort of even more than accept. I actually like it. The fucking affogato.
Affogato is lovely.
Yeah, when done right,
Yeah.
it's just pretty amazing. I once had it with a Kenyan shot.
Hello.
Hi. Right.
Oh,
How are you today? Good?
Yeah, not too bad. Really.
Good.
Yeah. Flat white people.
Take away? Of course.
You just sit there for a moment.
Of course, you sit anywhere.
You good, okay?
Just to let you know, we are live on YouTube.
Oh, wow.
Say hello to everyone.
Hello.
So everyone says hello to everyone. Oh, bloody hell, we're going to be busy.
it's a gathering day.
You okay? How you doing?
Yeah, we're alright. We've been doing good.
Tottenham playing today, right? Tottenham playing today.
Yeah, let's play in Leicester. Should be a good game.
Yeah,
Pink
let's
hat.
go.
No,
Yeah.
King Power.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I'd be on the trains at the close of the game.
Yeah, they should be the same.
And hopefully, we batter them.
Are you doing lots of different things at the moment?
Yeah, we're doing lots of things.
French
Yeah. Everything. French press, V60.
press, everything.
Were we actually drinking all of it?
Huh?
Were we actually drinking all of it?
Yep.
Of those. That explains.
Not the cold coffee. I'm not drinking that. It's not even ready yet.
I was about
How
to
long
say,
did it
like,
take?
you look
About
really.
3 hours.
I was about to say that you look really energetic and cheerful today.
I'm always energetic and cheerful. What
Not
is this?
true. Utterly
No.
not true.
I'm
But
being exposed.
I know, I just know that you have enough filter coffee. It always brings you up. Never. I mean, it does go down after 1 liter. After a liter, probably you just start losing energy levels. But up until then, it's okay.
It's a tech.
Was it the Christmas bands that you got?
Yes.
Okay.
It was nice at Christmas break, wasn't it?
Yeah, I liked it.
Cinnamon.
Yeah.
Overwhelming taste of cinnamon.
Yeah, it's like you can't go wrong with it. I was like, okay, I know this coffee. It's pleasant to recognize.
Brilliant. Cheers.
I think when we got your coffee, when you gave us the bag, I was drinking it every day a few times.
Woohoo!
No,
Yeah.
I love the icebreaker.
Yeah, the icebreaker.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's amazing.
I think
It's what we've got on as well at the moment.
Brilliant.
Never tried it.
I'll see you.
Thank you for coming as always.
Don't worry.
I've neglected the chat. No. Okay. Yep, YouTube is a miracle. Apparently we're the most positive place ever. Let's go. We try and be relaxed in Spurs 72. And there are 5 seats in the coffee shop. And we've caught up. Everyone's talking to each other. Do you want to try them?
Are you telling me there was like an actual discussion related to the stream?
Yeah, there's a chat.
No way. Jesus Christ. Yeah, internet never ceases to amaze me. So we're having a conversation about this place now. I mean, not about it, but related to it. How mad is that? Do you know where the streamers are from, or like?
I know where a few of them. It's all due to a lot of the football streams I've been going on have quite a big
There we
community,
go.
and I've been using it. Now everyone's here to relax.
You know what's the next step? Football fans
Coming here.
coming here
It's already happening.
for a coffee and a cultured conversation instead of beer in a pub. That's
Basically, yeah.
It's like shifting cultural scenarios. Oh, it's so hot.
Yeah.
Was it the one from
From the French press.
the French ones?
It's delicious.
And which one was it?
Xmas. We're changing the football community. We're bringing them onto coffee.
That's very delicate.
It is, yeah. 8-minute brew.
8 minutes?
8 minutes, yeah.
No way. But a very coarse grind.
Very coarse grind. What I do, I use James Hoffman's method of almost like a large Brazilian cuffing method. You break the crust at 3 minutes, and then at 5 minutes you remove the crust using spoons.
Yeah.
Let it sit and let it cool down, and then push it down and stop the silt coming out. It should be a siltless brew. So that's what people don't like about cafetiere or French press, is that it gets a bit silty.
Yeah.
So with this method, there's no silt.
Crazy, yeah. Wow. And
It's
then
really
French
that-
press with removing the actual crust.
Yeah. So when you push the crust down with a French press, you make it more bitter. Because that coffee's seeping in hot water.
Yeah, it's a bit like, I don't want to use the wrong terminology, but like there is sometimes this sort of like crema on top.
Yeah, the crust. Yeah.
That's what actually holds the bitterness, right?
Yeah.
Same as in espresso.
Yeah.
Like when you have the first sip without stirring it,
Yeah.
it tends to be bitter.
Absolutely.
I've never tried anything like this, to be honest.
Yeah, it's great,
I
right?
mean, it's closer. The closest to it is Chemex, I guess, like
Yeah.
large batch, but still not quite.
It's got not as many solids. Actually, no, it's, It probably has-
You would actually like that. That's the kind of coffee you'd
3
drink.
cups.
2 of each.
Yeah, go for it.
I prefer this one, sorry.
Prefer this one.
Mm.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like a tea.
You're the
It's
Christmas
just
girl.
like,
I'm going to be sad when that Christmas coffee's finished. Everyone loves the Christmas coffee.
I think you should be making Christmas coffee for the whole
You
season.
can still buy the Christmas coffee. It's still available. You can still buy it.
Yeah, just you know what you should do.
It just can't be called the Christmas coffee.
I think it should disappear by mid-March, and then you should just whack a batch in the middle of June, for example.
Christmas coffee. Christmas came early.
I'd be like, boom, £30 a bag, bitches, and like give them like a month to buy it. Like I don't know, just probably 10 bags or 15 bags, no more.
Yeah.
Make them kill each other for it.
Have you? What did you ask?
I know what you're gonna ask. I know what's the question.
Nask.
What?
The nask.
Oh, okay. I thought you were speaking a different language for a second. I was like, what's the nask in Stupid. Have you been watching Breaking Bad?
No, I haven't.
Series? You haven't?
It's not. It's not interested.
Not interested.
Any series that can be disproven in every other country is not interested. How does Breaking Bad go in the UK? Oh, I'm terminally ill. Oh, here you go. Here's your treatment. Here's your medication. Here's that. Not in America. Nope, you're bankrupt, and now you've got to go to crime. Not interested.
To be honest,
It's like.
Not interested.
it's absolutely hilarious.
It's very
That's
funny.
one thing.
It's very funny.
The other thing is it has a specific quality that, you know, when you get like, I don't know, crime series or like thriller series, and there's like guys shooting, murder, suspense, blah blah blah. What you're looking for is for probability. And like I think these days, like the tendency is like the more like probable things are, the more like real feeling of fear or like suspense or like tension you experience, and you'd be like, oh, this is a good film. There actually was the least probable, makes sense and looks most
No, but
probable.
It's actually funny. I think the main character is just like he plays it well.
I think
and
you'd love the main character because he's a chemistry teacher
Yeah.
with a tendency for perfectionism. And he loves sticking to facts, and he doesn't like talking too much.
He's very funny.
And he's very proud of his craftsmanship,
Yeah.
so to speak.
But it's not so much about drugs. It's more like
Just
everything else
people,
really.
emotions, like
Yeah.
emotional games between people, basically.
But we got trapped in this, watching that. It was a lot.
Anyway, if you ever change your mind or feel like changing your mind,
It's always available.
it's always
Yeah.
available.
How does coffee connect to football?
Doesn't. Question is I mean, I go on a lot of football shows, and they say, "Where can I find you?" It's like, oh, here we are.
I think it could work for people who actually.
Before the game, yeah.
Yeah. Because like it's.
Everyone likes a cup of coffee.
It's like a little cup of coffee before physical exercise enhances your like muscle performance. Not like a lot of coffee, but like a cup does the job. Proven.
I need you to get some beats, because I'm using stuff like this from YouTube. I need to get you to do some beats.
Not me. I haven't been making anything for a while, to be honest.
We're preparing his portfolio
Ooh.
because he wants to
I'm
actually.
applying for architecture.
Yes.
Oh, bloody hell.
That's the plan.
You need to get a turtleneck. And a Saab.
And a Saab. Why a Saab?
Because all architects drive Saabs.
No way.
Yeah. Or used to. Saab have gone bankrupt.
I have a sentiment towards Saab 96.
Yeah, it's a great car.
Yeah. It's like, I like these old cars that sort of are extremely neutral
Yeah.
in a way, but very simple in construction. There's
Yeah.
something
But also built like tanks. If you drop a
Yeah.
Saab on its roof, the
Yeah.
roof won't bend.
No way.
Yeah. Because they were designed by aircraft designers, the original Saabs.
Oh, that's really
And they designed them for safety,
okay.
which is why architects like them.
Health and safety, man. Health and safety.
Yeah.
When we were trying to leave our gear today, I asked the porter like, well, can we safely leave our stuff? And it was like, maybe you have like a boiler room somewhere where we can drop it or something. I was like, no, you can't leave it in the boiler room. Why? Health and safety. There's plenty of space. She wanted to feel important. Nice job. Also these old cars where you don't have like the how do you call it? No, how do you call it in English?
Indicators.
No, steering wheel support.
Okay.
You know, where you actually feel physically that you're turning.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, no electronic steering.
Yeah.
Hydraulic steering.
Yeah. That's a nice fact. So if you're like in a go-kart. I interrupted. Too much coffee. I can tell.
I'm like drinking coffee every day.
Oh, God.
I was like.
And it's not even good coffee. It's not my coffee. I'm drinking
Yeah.
bad coffee.
Yesterday I bought 3 coffees, like filter ones, but they like already made in this container.
Yeah,
That's
that's
right.
Brew.
And it's just like
You gotta miss
so
it.
dark.
Yeah.
It's like it costs $1.40 for a cup, which is that
Cheap and terrible.
It's pretty cheap, yeah.
And it's very terrible.
It's almost Pret price.
It's very terrible, but it does the job, I must say.
It's American coffee, basically.
What do you think of redemption roasters?
I've never tried them, actually.
You haven't tried
I've
them?
never tried
We
them.
went there yesterday.
My opinion is decent.
Yeah.
I
At
don't
least,
like
at least
it.
in the coffee shop where we were, they
It's gross.
make small Americanos.
Yeah.
That's an important thing. Basically, like someone coming with long blacks, like
Yeah.
the balance was really nice.
That's good.
Everything in place. It wasn't like.
I think they use the redemption roasters at what's it called? That shop in Buckers Hill. What's it? The shop called?
There's that shop in Buckers.
There's a really nice health. It's like Jan's but different.
Whereabouts?
It's the Queen's Road.
So it's by
It's a
the
new shop.
station.
It's
There's
up the
one
end.
by the station. It's
I
like
can't remember what it's called.
Natural. Jan must be devastated.
No.
Is he happy about it?
It does. Well, it doesn't really affect him, does it?
It's like good competition. They can
But it's far enough where it's not really a problem.
I'm thinking I should get you and Jan some decent.
I need to
decent Dutch beers.
I need to text Deanna because she's not very well at the moment. Deanna. Oh,
I thought you were saying Jan.
oh, Jan. I thought you said Deanna. I'm stupid. Deanna is Jan's manager. She got a chest infection, but then she got COVID. So she's got a chest infection and she's got COVID at the same time.
Sounds great.
Yeah, so it sucks a bit for her.
Shit.
It's not fun.
So, his wife is not the manager.
No.
Okay.
I saw her recently.
Yeah, her son got it, and she was negative, but the day after she got it. It's a shame.
I'm wondering now if I know who's Jan's wife.
No, I haven't.
She's a Greek lady. She works from home a lot of the time.
How does
Is she ever in the
look
shop?
like?
She's got blondish hair.
I haven't
Is
seen
she ever in the shop?
Once in a while.
Okay.
She doesn't really work. She doesn't work in the shop. She hasn't worked in the shop since its beginning.
Okay.
What does she do?
She does all like the security stuff for Jan and all the accounts and
Right. Basically keeping books.
yeah, basically does all the back end stuff. Make sure Jan isn't doing anything naughty.
All the fake tax reports.
Yeah.
Cleaning the money that goes through.
Jan is not doing that stream.
Yeah, it's just a theoretical conversation.
Charging everyone 50 quid. He actually does do that though. Charges everyone 50 quid. Alright, I think we are going to wrap up their stream. Thank you everyone that joined, and we will catch you next time. Bye.